Hey folks, welcome back to CryptoSafe. Privacy is certainly on the minds of crypto investors right now. Investors are attempting to cycle their assets as government priorities turn toward digital currency and the methods in which it can be managed. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are being disregarded in favor of Monero. As we move into the year 2022, the XMR cryptocurrency is becoming one of the most popular investments. In today's video, we will talk about why Monero is one of the most underrated crypto assets and why you shouldn't be overlooking it. To our supporters, we are giving away $30 to random subscribers at the end of the month. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite crypto coin in the comment section below, and most importantly, watch the video till the end. Show some love! You know what they say, look where the money goes and copy the rich or stay poor. In terms of technical advancement, there's a lot to look forward to in the future of crypto. With dozens of brilliant engineers pushing projects to new heights, who knows where crypto will go? However, there is a lot of concern about the coming year. Governments are becoming more aware of the asset class. Naturally, this results in a need for government regulation and taxation. We've all heard about the dangers of privacy cryptocurrencies, particularly Monero. Even now, this OG crypto asset faces delistings. Kraken announced in November that they would be delisting Monero for European consumers. While it is critical to have enough liquidity for price discovery when an asset is rising in value, Monero is virtually unaffected by delistings. Federal authorities have tried everything they can to obtain control and knowledge into Monero transactions, as we've seen since the cryptocurrency's birth. In November of 2020, the IRS offered a $625,000 reward to anyone who could break Monero. They did not, contrary to what Chainalysis asserts. Other alleged attacks on Monero, such as the Sybil attack in 2020, have always amounted to, at worst, a best guess heuristic, according to Monero's chief creator Riccardo Spagni. Despite titanic attempts, no one has yet been able to verify a link between a node and a transaction on Monero. This is because transactions on Monero bounce off numerous nodes before being disseminated over the network by one of them. This means that nodes may be able to view IP addresses, but it doesn't matter because it's impossible to identify which IP is responsible for the transactions. All of this, however, may be circumvented by running your own Monero node, as most users do. Does it appear to be a burden? Monero makes it simple, and hosting your own node allows you to directly participate in a peer-to-peer open yet impregnable monetary network. Monero has its own codebase and employs cutting-edge technology that was originally intended for use in Bitcoin, such as ring CTs. Monero has some of the world's best cryptographers working on it, as well as a vibrant and passionate cypherpunk community. Monero's on-chain data is also extremely optimistic. Monero's transaction volume has surged in recent years. While the figures may appear lower when compared to the fast L1s we've grown accustomed to, keep in mind that Monero is similar to Bitcoin in that the decentralization and open network are purposefully designed to prevent hundreds of TPS. Monero is what Bitcoin noobs thought they bought, some have claimed. Monero, as the Motley Fool pointed out in November, is arguably superior to Bitcoin in every regard. This isn't meant to be a dig at Bitcoin, rather, it's meant to emphasize how underappreciated Monero is. A further exciting prospect is that the hash rate is always increasing, that innovations and upgrades are ongoing, and that Thorchain is integrating Monero, which might be a game changer for the network. Monero, like Bitcoin, has no predetermined block size limit, which implies that malevolent miners can choke the system with abnormally large blocks. Crypto buyers don't want the government to have access to their funds, especially when there is no infrastructure in place to support them. As a result, investors are reinvesting in cryptos with a primary focus on privacy. Monero is one such cryptocurrency that fills this void, offering some of the safest and most secret crypto transactions today. As a result, XMR transactions are increasing, and Monero price predictions are becoming more popular. Monero protects its transaction data with a variety of security mechanisms. The network promises to keep its transactions 100% hidden and anonymous thanks to its own set of stealth addresses and cryptographic signatures. It also boasts that its funds are completely untraceable. Naturally, anyone seeking anonymity will find the XMR coin to be a good fit. As a result, Monero is seeing a lot of growth. Monero XMR and most other crypto and fiat currencies experienced a watershed year last year. The world's economies were on the verge of collapsing in the aftermath of the pandemic. Monero's pricing hasn't escaped scrutiny either. The preceding year, however, was quite profitable for Monero, and the XMR price has continued to rise. Some believe that the price of Monero will climb even in the coming year, 2022, based on technical analysis and in line with the same bullish trend. Following the current XMR/USD pattern, which includes trading within the confines of a symmetrical triangle on the hourly chart, it is evident that Monero XMR will follow the same positive trend lines. Although it is still too early to tell whether the price of XMR will break through the high, one thing is certain: there is hope. In the middle of the receding pandemic scenario, cryptocurrency prices have continued to show an upward trend solely, exceeding the $620 threshold. Will XMR continue to rise in 2022? There's a lot of excitement in the future of XMR after seeing investors come into Monero this week. Is Monero poised to maintain its rising trend in the coming year? Monero has plenty of room to expand over the next 12 months, according to Coin Price Forecast. A major development from the Biden administration highlights one of the fundamental reasons Monero is undervalued. Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App will now be required to disclose transactions totaling more than $600 to the IRS under a new reporting requirement. In light of this, the adoption of assets like Monero is expected to soar. Monero, like Bitcoin, is a digital asset that may be used to store value. Unlike Bitcoin, though, it is fungible, just like money. Monero XMR has the same hard money value as Bitcoin, unlike utility coins, gas tokens, and governance tokens. Because, of course, you'll need XMR to utilize Monero. Money is the killer app for Monero, according to one analyst. Furthermore, as shown in the chart, the inflation rate makes XMR more deflationary than Bitcoin, while keeping the motivation to mine the coin and produce blocks through a process known as tail emission. The best aspect of this Monero bull thesis is that you can mine it with just a multi-core CPU. Monero's proof of work is constantly being tweaked, making GPU mining unprofitable and ASIC mining unfeasible. The cryptocurrency Monero, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, has recently displayed a strong positive rise. Given the previous month's performance, the XMR/USD pair has gained $150, or roughly 300%, to trade in the 220s. On a year-long time frame, the XMR/USD pair has gained $150, or 273.54% over the last 6 months. Monero XMR is currently trading at $183.26 US, with $147,224,814 US in 24-hour trading volume. With a live market cap of $3,309,818,655 US, CoinMarketCap now ranks number 44. By the end of 2022, Digital Coin Price predicts a price of $335. In a similar vein, Wallet Investor expects the coin to reach $321 in the same time frame. With this, we have come to an end. Thank you for watching the video. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered as financial advice. We all know that the crypto market is highly volatile, and by the time you watch this video, the prices would have changed to a whole new level. So all the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide-spectrum research. What do you think about Monero? Is XMR too cheap to ignore? Also, make sure that you like this video, comment down your thoughts regarding this video, and also do not forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated about the latest crypto news. Stay powered and safe.